UK work permit. UK work permit, everyone is now having a query of UK work permit is available, is it available with dependents, because what last year what happened is NHS has closed because everyone was going through NHS those caretaker work permits. So they thought of the fact that now the work permits are available, yet not for the dependents. But this is sort of like a myth, or so you can say that this is just a rumor that has spreaded all over. The dependent नहीं लेके जा सकते नहीं. आप हर work permit पर, whichever the work permit is, you can take your dependents along. अब dependents का क्या है? What is the difference? अब क्यों dependents हम कह रहे हैं dependents allowed हैं? But the only difference now with the carer work permit and the work permit which are available these days is you have to pay the insurance fee. Carer work permit used to cover the NHS itself, the insurance fee. The insurance fees is known to everyone, that is £1035. So please, one thing, make sure and make it very much clear to your mind that work permits are available at all types, all categories are being catered, and you can take your dependents along with you. First and foremost thing is being catered in this thing because everyone come up with the query that जी अब हम जा सकते हैं पर हम अपनी फैमिली को नहीं लेकर जा सकते. You can take your family along, but अब ये है कि बजट थोड़ा आपका एक्सपैंड हो जाएगा इंश्योरेंस की कवरेज की वजह से. One thing is being catered. Now coming to the point, now people don't have the awareness of it is the lack of awareness, it's the lack of the people who are working. I'll include myself in this thing as well, that we are not educating people. They are coming up with the option of work permit, either their brother is sending work permit or their cousins have work permit, but they are not aware of the thing that what kind of language certificate or language they need to cover up. Firstly, they had a query of this thing that academic IELTS is not acceptable. No, my dear, academic IELTS is even acceptable. General IELTS is acceptable. GT IELTS is acceptable. Overall, you have to clear 4 in all modules and 4.5 overall. Now the thing comes is PTE. People don't have this concept of what is PTE. PTE is valid for those and is being referred, is recommended to those whose English is not that appropriate, but yet they are very much good at computer skills. See, there is 53 there is 53 score that you scores that is equivalent to 4.5 bands of IELTS. Then is language cert. I appreciate people who are not that much strong, their basics are not that much strong in when you call it sentence structure or whatever, they don't have that much strong grip and command on English. So they should opt for these easy, but they are good at computer skills. So they should go for either language cert or PTE. So they are also acceptable. So I want to cater this thing and make your minds clear that there is no just one science that only IELTS GTE is acceptable for your work permit. Then coming to the point, what people are mostly nowadays saying that NARIC. When it comes to NARIC is a whole topic. I'll cover it up in another tutorial, because I have felt the need of coming to you people and talking to you people to this medium, because every day a different query comes to me and I want you to like me and subscribe me and follow me, so as you get educated from your home level, because these are very tertiary type of things. NARIC is a whole topic, because NARIC has to have an equivalent degree of masters. What people do is they give you master's equivalent degree and NARIC as well, but you are not eligible for the factor that you are equivalent, your education is equivalent to masters. If you speak, you are not of the caliber of masters. So I am leaving NARIC, but I am suggesting you that you can go for the IELTS academic, you can go for IELTS journal, you can go for PTE, and you can go for language cert. Thank you. Hope to see you soon. Bye.